Person of Advisory Council and the boards, professors, doctors present here, distinguished guests, our families, of course, our graduates, the CEOs, Agrisita and Grain SA, Bagaetsho Dumelang. My name is Mpho Matsapola. I'm sending in on behalf of the district mayor and the local mayor. I just wanted to say that it is not every day that we see farmers wearing heels and makeup and suits. It is a beautiful day indeed. Let me take this opportunity and welcome you all in our beautiful district, and particularly at JB Max local municipality. Indeed, these graduations are hosted at the appropriate time of the rainfall, which brought some relief to the farming community, although we know that too much rain also can cause distress in our farming environment. You can have your livestock swept away or your crops drowning in that effect. Amongst us this morning, we stand before you and our graduates whom are highly blessed to have achieved their academic goals. In front of us here, we stand before you men and women who defied all odds and emerged victorious by claiming their academic goals. To the delight of their families, parents, loved ones, and of course the department. I'm not gonna be long because this day is about yourselves. In those few words, I welcome you all in all of the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
You look beautiful today. I'm sure Maketi. Thank you. The Honorable Premier of the Northwest Province, Honorable Lazarus Kagiso Mokhosi, the Member of Executive Council, Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, Honorable Madoda Sambata, Acting Chairperson of the Portfolio Committee in Agriculture, Honorable Tebogo Mudise in absentia, the Director General of Northwest Province, Ntate Paul Mokhotle in absentia, the Head of Department, Ntate Tupi Mokatla, the Executive Mayor of JB Max Local Municipality, Councillor Graba Katrele in absentia, represented by MMC for Dr. KK, Councillor Matsapola, MMC for Dr. KK, Councillor Raymond Mampe in absentia, the MMC JB Max Local Municipality in Agriculture, Councillor Muila in absentia, the College Advisory Council Chairperson May N.D. Mampi and members of the College Advisory Council in their different portfolios, the CEO of Agrisita, Dr. Shirova, the Chairperson of Agrisita Board and board members, Messi Peng, the CEO of Grain SA, Dr. Doya, Chief Director, Sector Capacity and Development, Department of Land Reform and Rural Development, Melebo Butsileng, executive members of the department and Chief Director, Agricultural Support Services, Mebutu Builepule, our Director and the Principal of Northwest Province Agricultural Colleges, Dr. Karamo Mabe, and the Chairperson of the Association of Principals of Agricultural Colleges, DMC and EDMC members present today, the Deputy Dean, Faculty of Teaching and Learning, and also a Professor of Physics, Professor Midupi, and also he is the Deputy Chairperson of the College Advisory Council, the outgoing Student Representative Council and Secretary General of the Association of Students of Agricultural Training Institutes, ASATI, Mr. Maikano Ngwenya in absentia, distinguished guests, eerste gasten, the college's alumni locally and internationally, internationally, college management and staff, Basadi Barona, also owers, guardians, our graduates, media houses present today, all protocol observed. Absheni, Ndema Degwani, Huemore, good morning. How could I possibly leave out the most critical stakeholders today, our farmers and mentors who have made this day possible? Representing our dedicated mentors today is Mr. Apis from Priska, Northern Cape Province. And we are also honored to have Professor Menkis from NWU as our external moderator for the third year program and also the Work Integrated Learning guest lecturer. I'm particularly humbled today by the honor bestowed upon me this morning in presenting the 2024 Potchefstroom of College of Agricultural Colleges report at this momentous event of the college calendar. The class of 2024, it is indeed an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate one of the most defining moments of our lives, the graduation. It's a day filled with pride, with excitement, and for many of us, a little bit of disbelief. It seems like just yesterday, when we were walking through this college and its doors, unsure of what the future held. And now, here you are, ready to take the next step into a new chapter. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, you are faced with a world that is constantly changing. You know that change is inevitable with its particular challenges. The challenges ahead may seem daunting, but you've already demonstrated that you are capable of adapting, of learning, transforming, and also overcoming. I mean, you have the knowledge, the drive to make a difference in this world. I hope the industry is listening. Today is a reflection of all the hard work, your determination, and sacrifices that you've made, and you faced challenges, some expected, others unexpected, and yet you've overcome them. Honorable Premier and Honorable MEC, these graduates, as they stand here today, it's hard to believe how much they've changed. They came to the college as wide-eyed freshmen, mafresha, full of curiosity and uncertainty. They navigated the ups and downs together, faced personal and academic challenges, and most importantly, they've grown, both as students and as individuals. The principal of Northwest Colleges, Dr. Mabe, I must say that this group of graduates showed remarkable leadership, especially in the role during their Student Representative Council SRC leadership term, as they played a key part in finding expression for the academic and social rights, but well, with a bit of trauma here and there for us as staff members. We soldiered on. They reminded us of the youth of 1976. Serious. It is indeed inspiring to see them today as they have exhibited the praise of strong leadership and academic performance. Honorable Premier and Honorable MEC, this year's graduation ceremony witnesses the conferring of diplomas in agriculture in mixed farming. The college enrolled this cohort that is graduating today in 2022 as 107 first-year students, and 50 of those that registered in 2022 are graduating today. Dr. Mabe, the college in 2024, last year, registered a total of 99 final year students. And these final year students, the class of 2024, has made history, with 90% of them going to third year as the 107 cohort of 2022. They did their third year in record time. As a result, graduates, we will be conferred today are 82 in total, 45 are male, and 37 are female. And 70% of those are from Bokonibu Pirima. Embrace yourself. Thank you. It will be in the partnership spirit of, it will not be in the partnership spirit of us, not to mention our donors and sponsors. Abadala bati, umuntu gumutu kabantu. Continuous collaboration with the industry not only provides financial benefits to students, but also enhances the curriculum through valuable industry insights. And we send our gratitude to the following: the Department of Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development, National Skills Fund, bursary, which funded students a total of 7,370,100 rands, and also AgriCita bursary, who funded students 899,700,000. JB Max Municipality funded one student 10,000. Potato SA Bursary funded one student 10,600, whilst the Mfuleni local municipality funded 49,800. To date, the college generated a revenue amounting to 4,722,498 rands, and that is only tuition fees. We are not also including biological assets here, the spinach and so forth. So we have made a lot of money as revenue. They say, impilweni, ukwasizanwa, ngoba ngeke ukwazi ukusenzela konke, nansoke, in the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, the relationship with AgriSeta, the sector SETA, did not only support the college with student bursaries, this partnership also benefited the communities through approval of recognition of prior learning, RPL, where more than 200 farmers were trained in 2024, but this program started already in 2019 for certification by AgriSeta. And last year, in 2024, 20 learnership program learners have achieved their NQF Level 4 vocational training qualification in plant production. And a total of 20 learners graduated last year for an NQF Level 3 skills development program in crop production in August 2024. An incredible excitement indeed. We are proud that we are amongst the institutions of higher learning who have plans to ensure articulation of students from TVETs into higher education. This with the aid of AgriSeta, the best of the best. It doesn't end there. The partnership with National Youth Development Agency, NYDA, is paving the way for dividends in creating new opportunities, especially for farmers and entrepreneurs. At current, the NYDA supports a total of 11 students in agricultural enterprise development, with a total of 6 being actively running their broiler, their goat, and their rabbit farming enterprises. It is time and in continuum for more skilled young farmers to enter the commercial market as a powerful way to boost economic growth and sustainability. And we thank also our Student Affairs Officer for facilitating this program. Honorable MEC Mkututamaga Warona, the college acknowledges the support given and received from the farming community, the industry, and all other stakeholders in affording our students critical opportunities for the placement of the work-integrated learning exposure. More partnerships are needed with the industry, particularly with the Farmers Association, to ensure ease of access to our Northwest farms. As an institution, we continue to embrace the different initiatives from government. Allow me to brag a bit. As our students leave this college, roasted for a year on farms, which can never be possible without the dedication of our academic staff. Let me quote Guy Kawasaki, who once said, if you have to put someone on a pedestal, put teachers or lecturers. They are our society's heroes. Va Shuma, Baholo Barona, they are lecturers. A round of applause for them. Thank you. Continuous investment in developing the college personnel through in-service training helps in elevating the quality of academic services rendered to our students. Hence, through AgriSeta, academics and student affairs members, Mr. Afeji, Ms. Mudise, Ms. Bukhatsu, Ms. Khekwane Sibilwani, Ms. Fek, and Ms. Sibitwani, myself, have completed short courses in facilitation, learner support, learning material design and development, and assessor moderator in 2024 on Bedang AgriSeta. To the AgriSeta CEO and chairperson of the AgriSeta board, Mesepeng, these skills do not only enhance academic service delivery, they also foster a more effective learning environment for those you are supporting. Moreover, that the college is still a provincial priority and operates differently from other institutions of higher learning. Continual upskilling of the college personnel is a must, and the capacity building fund comes in very handy. Congratulations to Dr. Lubaba Lobila, a beneficiary also from the AgriSeta Capacity Building Fund. It's inspiring when an alumnus contributes to their alma mater in such a meaningful way. It speaks volumes about the institution quality and ability to foster talent and create a lasting impact on its students. What a proud moment for everyone involved. I hope that your journey, Dr. Bila, and success will inspire others to follow in your footsteps. He did not only graduate as Udokotela, but also secured first place in the PhD student paper presentation category at a conference held in Botswana in 2024. Lamona was very different from Rona today again. What an incredible achievement. As we also congratulate Mr. Senopane Melamu and Mesha Main Mokhotsi for completing their advanced diploma in agri management. It's so inspiring to see them taking such an impressive step towards their careers. The fact that they are planning to even further their studies with postgraduate diplomas at NQF level 8 at CUT shows incredible ambition and dedication to their professional growth. I hope their supervisors are listening. How can I not mention Musadiwale Khoa Mefek, who also presented her first paper on effect of kernaf leaves on egg production in 2024, co-supervised by a scientist from Botswana University. We take pride as a college, Dr. Mabe, that all these employees mentioned are our alumni. A special tribute also goes to our most valued colleagues, Natemo Kachane, Mema Loba, Limme Emily Mangweng. As we are about to bid farewell, Mr. Makachane and Ms. Maloba, we would want to take a moment to express our deepest gratitude for unwavering dedication and remarkable leadership. And indeed, aging is not lost youth, but a new stage of opportunity and strength, close quote. You have been pillars of strength within the college, contributing not only with your expertise, but with your passion for education and your commitment to fostering a positive environment for both staff and students. Over the years, ladies and gentlemen, their contributions have helped shape the growth and success of our institution. Honorable Premier and Honorable MEC, Ndatemo Kachani, whose tenure ends in November, and Memaloba and Memangweng in May, they will leave an indelible mark on the college. Their tireless work ethic, visionary leadership, and deep sense of responsibility will always be remembered by all of us. We wish them nothing but the best as they will take the next step in their respective journeys. Their legacy will be felt for many years to come. Os Emily, are you here? We also bid farewell to a hardworking, old, gentle lady, part of our housekeeping team, Os Emily. Thank you for being true veterans of our college family. Halala, our adults, halala. That's a signature praise from Ntate Mokachane. It's clear that this institution not only nurtures its academic staff, but also supports and fosters the growth of all its members, no matter the role. Truly inspiring, what an exciting time for everyone involved. It is yet another contribution by the college to embrace empowerment of our emerging farmers and the community at large. Our youth, especially women, are making their mark as an entrance into agricultural sector. This group of young women from the Skills Development Program and learnership have registered a cooperative and were assisted by our service provider, Mudirisa Projects, to whom the college has built a very meaningful partnership with, as well as supported by the Food Security Unit. We must declare that this was a challenging year financially, Honorable MEC and Honorable Premier, wherein the institution has been affected by budget cuts and where procurement of essential services supporting academic service delivery was not easy. Hence, we had to reprioritize, reprioritize, and prioritize. Honorable MEC, I would be lying if I say that it was smooth sailing. The academic year 2024 was the toughest, with an allocated operational budget of only 7 million, as compared to 18 million which we were given 2015-2016. Not to mention our biggest thorn, a long-standing renovation project of the college, biggest 3-in-1 student residence, COI, which will be implemented in phases. To this day, our first-year students reside off campus, but we are surviving and hoping to accommodate all students in campus with effect from financial year 2027-2028. This we cannot continue without acknowledging our Chief Directorate of Sectoral Colleges, DART, for supporting our Directorate Provincial for the college with the College Revitalization Program, which is funded through the Comprehensive Agricultural Support Program, CASP. Onze ouders, dit kan niet weer gebeuren om te zeggen that this cannot go again without saying that the patients of our first-year students, 2024, now second years, cannot not be acknowledged, as the college student residences are still under renovation. In meeting the standards of the Council of Higher Education, all hands should be on deck in every angle and focus to make sure that we renovate COI. Dr. Mabe, our infrastructure and maintenance projects could not be up to scratch without the NW College's engineer and team's efforts, Mr. Philly Nchabele and his artisan technicians who are here today, who dedicates his time to ensure that when we need anything and any maintenance on site, his team is just a call away from Taung. Thank you very much. Our heartfelt appreciation also goes anytime and always to our lecturers, Bill, Karel, Babam Nisi, Dani Annalie, Dr. Bila, Mrs. Frank and Tamai, support staff, and our dedicated WIL coordinated team, Men Ntuli, Olifant, Mefeke, Redegbo, for a successful implemented 2024 WIL program. The Quality Assurance Manager, Dr. Manyedi, for ensuring that all assessments are submitted by the students graduating today are compliant with all statutes of the CHE. Not forgetting the student affairs team in collective effort for ensuring that this graduation ceremony is what it is today. Thank you. Barutisi, never underestimate the impact you have made. Every day, every other day, and every year, students walk through our doors looking for guidance, knowledge, and inspiration. Your dedication shapes their futures, and your presence makes a difference. Keep going, keep pushing, and keep believing, because what you do matters more than you know. A testimony which is backed by this momentous graduation, which celebrates graduates and their lecturers who made it possible. Acknowledgement of support from the Chief Directorate Corporate Services and Dr. Kenneth Kaunda Human Resource Management team. The college would like to extend its heartfelt appreciation to Meshantel Hildebrand, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, for their unwavering support and collaboration. The HRM unit dedication has been a backbone of the college's operations, ensuring that essential vacancies are filled, as a total of 19 posts has been filled from the total of 25 that were advertised since 2023. Finance, supply chain, and internal control team. The support provided to the college is impeccable. Your work behind the scenes plays a crucial role in creating a positive learning environment, ensuring that the college continues to function effectively and efficiently. Principal of Northwest Colleges, we are truly grateful for the steadfast commitment, professionalism, and partnership you have provided to ensure the success and the growth of our institution. The impact of your contribution is felt by every member of the college community, and we thank you for your ongoing support. We have seen the dividends from the Northwest University Partnership and others. In 2024, academic appointments of technicians and support staff were made. To mention but a few, Mr. Frank Seketeman, Dr. Tifelo Tamai, lecturers Ntate Siabe Malika, Sibabalo Mlamla, and Kabas Shabangu, our technicians were appointed. We also appointed 3 farm aides and also 3 EPW workers and 3 housekeeping staff, who assist us also with maintaining and maintenance of the terrain, since we have no groundsmen at the college. A flare is the recent appointment of our 2 new lecturers, Ntate Nhlapo and Ntate Magagula. Honorable Premier and Honorable MEC, we cannot stop thanking our own staff who stood in an extra load of work to ensure that these graduates are here today when we had vacancies. Messrs. Mokwena, Ntlatseng, Apane, Munewang in absentia, as we wish him a speedy recovery. Resiketema, and who else but myself for supporting the program with extra work and time to close any gap. Not that I'm blowing my own horn. In our curriculum, agricultural management carries the highest credits in the final year, and having a vacancy for a year as the appointment process unfolded was very challenging. Fortunately, our economists are always just a call away to support the program. Mr. Bonolo Mwekezi, your selfless dedication and sacrifice of time without any compensation to ensure that we hold the ceremony today is a true testament of your passion. So to my fellow graduates, take pride in how far you've come, but never stop pushing forward. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but it will be worth it. And to everyone who supported us along the way, thank you very much. You've made all this possible, as we are forever grateful. Yes to the future, yes to us. Congratulations, class of 2024. Once more, congratulations, class of 2024. May your journey be filled with purpose, with joy, and continued success. Sonia Sotomayor once said, there are two types of people who will tell you that you cannot make a difference in this world. Those who are afraid to try, and those who are afraid that you will succeed. A pot of full of gratitude for our college staff, support staff, that includes farm manager, corporate office, housekeeping, workshops team, control industrial technician, production units, farm aides for their support. To the chairperson and members of the advisory council, your stern advices, guidance, and constructive criticism led to this momentous journey and celebration today. In conclusion, we are committed to conducting regular academic audits to identify gaps and areas for improvement and implement effective and sustainable interventions. The recognition that our graduates and alumni are receiving in the international space clearly indicates that the quality of education offered in the program is recognized. We will ensure that as the college management and staff, we will fulfill our legal obligation to provide quality education and training to our clients in accordance with the Higher Education Act 101 of 1997. Ndolevoa, bayadanki, siabulela, merci.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to request the chairperson of the College Advisory Council, Ms. Endi Mampi, to declare that candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements of the Act and the college statutes, and therefore qualify for a diploma in agriculture in mixed farming.
By virtue of the powers invested in me, I declare that all the candidates whose names appear in the program have complied with the requirements of the Act and college statute and qualify for a diploma in agriculture.
Asigai Kitso Lydia, passed with distinction. Baitsiwi Reneilwe Charlotte. Bukote Khulagano. Kutsie Cornelis Ioannis. Dalamba Joel Majeni. Dipone Hutsione Benedict. Dire Buikanyo Colin. Passed with first class. Tuba Mara Hunadi, passed in first class. Kumete Pumelele Zipozonke. Hadebe Lungelo Zinhle, passed with first class. Hlabi Tato. Kalaba Tlou Tebatso Thomas, passed with first class. Kiachile Kitso Ernest, passed with first class. Kidutlile Neoteboch. Kilipile Duduetsang. Khakatsi Kamogelo. Kwena Letlhogonolo Edwin. Linga Ukarabelo Chris. Mabukela Kotswana Criselda. Magagula Siposetu Mlungisi. Maganedisa Offense Yvonne. Magano Lerato Elizabeth. Maine Lebohang. La. Majenge Sivuyile, passed with first class. Makudubele Tebogo Petras. Nopole ke arabetswe ke neilwe, passed with first class. Mapande Mubulawa. Mapoto Tabakulu Komotso. Marutla Anna Pauline, passed with distinction. Mashodi Tato Benedict. Masibi Rebaone Colin. Mate Abongwe Zandi. Mawango Muzunga Bridget. Mdi Sipogazi Pel Sihle. Mogapi Ntabeleng Kim. Mogatusi Refilwe Carol, passed with first class. Muhlakwana Oratile. Mokaba Tlhobolo Matshidiso. Mokgohlwa Dieta Happiness, passed with distinction. Mokwena Kgotsofalo Mama Inangwane. Molao Tshwanelo Boipelo. Molefe re ntlafetse. Morake Phakiso. Moremi Disebo. Mothala Kagiso Umphile, passed with first class. Mutluhi Busilo Donald, passed with first class. Musweji Mohau Blessing. Mutuba Karabelo, passed with distinction. Sanjiwa Makondelele Nelson. Msibi Nomasonto Margaret. Munyai Evans Ngrunya. Ndabezitha Chakane Makumani, first class. Ndlanzi Amahle. Ntho Teboho Richard. Nyapisi Refilwe Octavia, passed with distinction. Putiagai Bikarabelo Olerato, passed with distinction. Kalani Tumelo Ephraim, passed with distinction. Rakhalakani Ketso Brendan Class, passed with first class. Ramokwena Kananelo, passed with distinction. Rapulana Kialeboga Priscilla. Ratiluji Josejo. Ratlotlong Aubakwe, passed with first class. Sakauli siyavuya. Siadira Dumisa. Sepa More Mutusi Resego, passed with distinction. Silwani una le rona Silwani. Sinatle neo horatile one. Swanepoel, Jan, Peter, Andries, Ernest. Temane Butshelo. Tebe Sandile Jessica. Tejani Kidiboni Rina, passed with distinction. Tlwaele Khumulimo Donald. Shabalala Busiso, passed with first class. Shabalala Tsepo Vincent. Shiambwa Fumulani Joshua. Veli Anovuyo. Zita Mlungeleni Kwanele. From Swaziland.
Premier Lazimo Khosi, Honorable MEC Madoda Sambata. The candidates whose names will be appearing, and as I request the Honorable Premier to come forth, I request the Honorable MEC to come forth, I request the CEO Agrisita to come forth, as well as the Chief Director, Sector Capacity Development, Department of Agriculture and Land Reform, Rural Development, National. Can they come forth, please? Gentlemen, can we be assisted with this table too? Yeah. Isute. Thank you very much. May I also recognize our elders within the cohort that has just been confirmed with their diploma in agriculture in mixed farming, in no particular order. Ntate Kutsie Cornelius Johannes, you can stand and wave. In recognition again to the very same category of elders, Ntate Makudubele Teboho Petras, you can stand and wave. Me Butubuile Pule, I recognize you. Re Tupi Mukhatla, I recognize you. Honorable Premier of the Northwest Province, Honorable MEC Madoda Sambata, Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, CEO Agrisita, Dr. Innocent Sirova, Me Lebobo Tseleng, Chief Director, Sector Capacity, Sectoral Colleges, responsible for all 11 agricultural colleges in the country, Department of Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development. It will not be an honor, not even a practice, as the higher institution if we cannot recognize the 3 top performers of this class of 2024 that are graduating today. The selection was a very rigorous one, where we started aggregating the overall performance from their first year into their second year, as well as third year. We aggregate that and we get the overall top percentage performance. I am going to call on the 3rd place to receive their certificate of recognition, Mohoshwa Dieta Happiness, 80.4%. Second place, Kalani Tumelo Ephraim, 80.9%. Adisha, que vous faites? Top of the class, 2022 first year student and a graduate in 2024 at 81%, Nyapisi Rifilwe Octavia. Ntate ntekele, ntate ntekele, ntate ntekele, ntekele hauto, kere ntate ntekele, re ntate ntekele, re ntate ntekele. Arutwe. Siana Marena, Siana Marena, Siana Marena, Kuboya Tuto. Aria bonta te tarutwe. Siana Marena, Savadipu. Siana Marena, Kubaya tu di graduanze areng, rerenta tentekele, ta tentekele, renta tentekele, tekele ya tuto, batla. Rebatla gagwe apara re tshaba dipuo tsa batho ha di fele.
I'm even tempted to say, Halala College of Agriculture, halala. Halala class of 2024, halala. The Premier of the Northwest Province, Honorable Lazarus Mukhozi, the MEC, Yalofa Palarona, Ubauma Dota Sambata, the Executive Mayor of JB Max, in absentia, represented by Councillor Matsapola, Head of Department, Tupi Mukhatla, Chief Director, Agri Support Services, Nebutubu Ilepule, the Chairperson of College of Agriculture Advisory Council, Me Mambi, the Chief Director, Corporate Services, Menyezi, and all the board members of the council, the Agri Board Chairperson, Ms. Ping, and the CEO, Dr. Serova, the Grain SA CEO, our esteemed invited guests, graduates, all protocol observed. Ladies and gentlemen, my task this morning goes with a great deal of privilege and honor in introducing the guest speaker of Potchefstroom College of Agriculture 2025 graduation ceremony to you. Many years ago, a young man was born and raised in the dusty streets of Rooival, Jericho, in the Northwest. Never ever imagined that one day he would stand before the graduates of Potchefstroom College of Agriculture, an institution with over a century of excellence, delivering a message of inspiration to the class of 2024. Yes, he is a successful, passionate gamer and goat rancher in our province, who once felt lost in the world of engineering, but today he is a respected influencer in the agricultural industry. The chairperson of AFASA, that is African Farmers Association of South Africa, mokgatlo o moholo haholo wa difamara. The president of Mebala ya rona, a father and a husband. How can I not mention that he's also a member of Potchefstroom Agricultural College Advisory Council. Honorable MEC, our guest speaker today is Ndate Andrew Apane, and I will invite you to tune in as he will share a few words of wisdom with you that will prepare you to the agricultural world out there. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great special excitement for me, and I'm pleased at the same time, to ask you to join me in welcoming our guest speaker to the podium.
Re ke leboge Ntate Sello Mokhatjane. Yes, Rooival was dusty, but was not that bad. And I think that's the reason why this opportunity have arisen to me. Ke a leboga. Re ke tsaya nako e ke dumedise tona kgolo e tlotlegang ya rona re lazi mokgosi ke dumedisitse kgosi ke be ke tsaya nako e ke dumedise umphathiswa madoda samphatha nanzo. I'm trying to learn so that you are also trying Setswana, so I said it must be translated as well. Tswetswe. Ke tsaya nako e gape ke dumedise the head of department, Tate Thupi Mokhatla, the chief director, Mebo Tupule, our director, Dr. Karabo Mabe, my colleagues in advisory council, Me Sibitloane, our principal, Motsamaisi wa setheo sa Agrisita, Dr. Innocent Sirova, uitvoerende hoof van Grein SA, Dr. Tobias Deyer. Prof. Menkes, our moderator, Mr. Abis mentor, farmers that are here, parents, and how can I not greet the most remarkable graduates. Dumelang, class of 2024. It is really an incredible privilege to stand before you today in this historic moment. You are graduating. You must listen to this one. It's very, very interesting. You are graduating in the 7th administration, led by the GNU, Government of National Unity, which gives us hope of all races working together in building our agricultural sector. Class of 2024, I'm challenging you today with the following question. What does GNU mean to you as a graduate, and what does it mean for the agricultural sector? Class 2024, you are very privileged to graduate from Potchefstroom College of Agriculture, an institution with over a century of excellence that has shaped generation of agricultural pioneers, and today, as the first large graduating class since the college formation, you are making a history. Clap for yourself. This moment is more than just graduation. It is the testament of resilience, dedication, and unwavering spirit of agriculture. You are part of a proud legacy, joining the ranks of those who came before you and paved the way of progress. But you are also the new generation, the ones who will shape the future of farming, agribusiness, and sustainable food security. But let me be honest with you. Agriculture is not always a blue sky. Now I'm talking from experience. Agriculture industry is not always blue skies. Agriculture is a terrain that is extremely volatile and sometimes it presents itself with a lot of uncertainties and complexities, and many will refer it as very ambiguous. This is the reason I always refer it as VUCA industry. There will be storms, class of 2024. Markets will shift. The climate will change. And the technology will evolve. You will face setbacks, just as every great entrepreneur has before you. But in those moments, remember this. Khomo mogala tshwara tata eskaru utlwa sebodu wa kgaoga. Dames en heren, met ander woorde, ons moet almal vasbyt in die landbou. Baie dankie. The journey, the journey of agriculture is always about striving for the blue skies. Always striving for the blue skies. It is about resilience, adoption, and unwavering belief, and better days ahead shall prevail. Agriculture is the heartbeat of our nation as South Africans, and even us in the Northwest Province, based on the diverse commodity strength, advantage for economic growth, and poverty alleviation. It is not just about planting a seed in the soil. It's about planting ideas. Remember this. It's about planting ideas, cultivating innovation, and reaping the rewards of dedication and hard work at the end of the cycle. I don't know where the cycle ends. Today, the world faces complex challenges: geopolitical environment, climate change, food security and sovereignty, and the need for more sustainable practices. But within this challenge lie opportunities. Remember, within these challenges lies opportunities. And you are the generation equipped by this college to seize those opportunities. You are stepping into industry that feeds nation, sustains economies, and nurture communities. You are the future farmers, scientists, policymakers, and innovators who will develop solutions for the food security, environmental challenges, and economical sustainability. You are the one who will ensure that even when the skies are gray, agriculture will keep moving forward. Class of 2024, you have spent 3 years mastering the science, technology, and the business of agriculture. You have worked through early mornings, late nights, and countless lessons in the fields and in the classroom. You have learned that success in agriculture is not just about knowledge. It's about persistence, adaptability, resilience, and a deep connection to the land and the people who depend on it. As you step in the next chapter of your journey, Class 24, remember this. You are the problem solver. The world needs solutions, and agriculture is at the center of many global discussions. Your ability to think critically and innovative will define the industry future. The future of agriculture lies on you. You are leaders in your own kind. Whether you choose to farm, research, educate, or pioneer new technologies, you will shape the future of food security and environmental sustainability. You are part of something greater. You must remember that. As the road gets tougher, always say that I am part of something greater. Agriculture is not just an industry, it is the way of life, a responsibility, and a calling. I repeat, agriculture is not just an industry, it is a way of life, a responsibility, and a calling. Thank you. You are a custodians of the land and the providers of the nourishment of communities, both local and international. Never stop learning. Very important. Never stop learning. Never stop striving for excellence. And never forget that the greatest advancement in history began with people just like you. People who were bold, determined, and unafraid to challenge the status quo. Potchefstroom College of Agriculture has given you a strong foundation. Now it is time to build upon it, to take what you have learned and turn it into an extraordinary. Congratulations, class of 2024. You are the future of agriculture, and the world out there is awaiting for you. Go out and make your own history. As I conclude, let me ask all the graduates to stand up. May you please stand up, graduates. I've been sitting at the back there and I've been watching mamas, papas, doing some, showing some excitement about these achievements. But it couldn't have been, you couldn't have achieved what you have achieved today without the following: the family support, the encouragement that they provided to you during your studies. So I'd like you to take this moment and give a round of applause to parents and partners that supported you during this journey. Thank you. The last round of applause will go to the college staff and management for supporting you and making sure that while you are away from home, they give you that comfort of you feeling like you are home again. Give a round of applause to the college as well. Class of 2024, you may take your seats. Premier, I hope that at the end of this ceremony, Pattiswa will take recognition of those top three, and we will meet them in the street, as we need a lot of extension officers in our industry. I thank you.
And thank you so much. Let me acknowledge first the Honorable Premier of the Northwest Province, the MEC who is here, HOD together with the department. We are highly humbled to be part of this session. My fellow CEO, Grain SA, who has come here all the way from Mpumalanga, but located in Gauteng, and we know you support the whole province. So the principal of the Agricultural College here in Potchefstroom, who is also the chairperson of the all 11 agricultural colleges in South Africa. Please give her a round of applause. And following all the protocols, that includes the representative of the mayor of the district and the local as well. So when I joined the municipality, when I joined AgriSeta in 2020 December, fresh from the municipality as a municipal manager, first of Bujanala District Municipality, and later on of Greater Letaba Local Municipality in Limpopo, I landed in the hands of Chief Director, Lebo Butseleng. So in January, we had a session with her. Tell me, what do I need to do as the CEO of AgriSeta? What do I need to do in agriculture to have a better understanding? She said there are 11 agricultural colleges. If there are ways, please help them. This lady has achieved more than what I'm going to talk to you about her, but for now, let's give her once more a round of applause. Thank you so much, Cecily. Thank you. So in the briefing that she had, there are problems in agricultural colleges that we experience in the country. Number one, Honorable Premier, it's the agricultural students who are here, they don't receive NSFAS because they don't follow, they are not under Department of Higher Education Act, and as such, it's being done now that they can be under the Department of Higher Education and Training, and they also qualify for NSFAS. So first thing that we do under her guidance, AgriSeta put 49.6 million for bursaries of all students, 11 of them who qualify in South Africa for a period of 3 years. At that time, the thinking was, when 3 years comes to an end, everyone would be qualifying for an NSFAS. Unfortunately, even today, which the last year was 2024 for that bursaries, they are not qualifying, but we are so close. We are so very close. When you attend the National Council of Provinces, when you attend the Presidential Coordinating Council, when you attend other meetings of, I nearly said cooperatives, but non-governmental organizations, where you have your hand, if this problem could be resolved, Honorable Premier, that would be the greatest achievement. It's going to work out. But Seslebu, we have done the following things. Maybe parents who are here, they don't know the problems that these agricultural colleges have. A student with a national diploma in agriculture from the University, Madzivandira Agricultural University located in Venda, if that student was going to University of Venda to study a degree in agriculture, that student is starting on year 1, even today. Despite the fact that you have a national diploma, you have a diploma in agriculture. A student at Waterbeck TVET College in Limpopo goes to the University of Limpopo to study agriculture, starts from year 2, has almost the same qualification. But a student at Elsenburg Agricultural College, which is located in the Western Cape, wants to study a degree at Stellenbosch University. That student does only 1 year. So you then realize we have a problem. So a student from Taung Agricultural Colleges, which we know in Africa, Taung specializes with irrigation, and no one comes closer to Taung. That student with a diploma in agriculture cannot do a degree at the University of Northwest, because the University of Northwest does not have a degree in irrigation. That student, whom perhaps the parents have died, like mine who died and they were buried on one day, whose parents had died, was raised by a grandmother, completed a diploma, and realized that I want to study further. Now, the nearest university to do a degree in irrigation was in Zululand in KZN. So you realize we had problems. So the next stage was to get, I know the professors from the University of Northwest, they are here. Please rise. Let's give them a round of applause. Oh, they are here. So we, thank you so much. So, Honorable Premier, your MEC demanded that we all meet. TVET colleges, which is Obed, Taletso, and Vuselela, University of Northwest, including the Agricultural College here, the University of Northwest, we seated in one area. We called Dr. Tobias, the commercial farmers as well, to be part of that session, and discuss what is the problem. And the university was the first to acknowledge that we don't know that there are these problems. And as such, from today onwards, we are going to do something that students who graduate with irrigation from the diploma in irrigation from Taung can come and do a degree at the university. We are doing something. That's how. Another thing, which is the last thing that I want to comment before I mention things that we think we brought to Northwest because of the Premier and the MEC who harasses me all the time. Here is the MEC who harasses me all the time. I will tell you what type of harassment. It's good for you, it's just that it's so bad for me, but I tell you it's very good for all of you. So next was we can't place students who complete like yourself, so we can't place you in commercial farmers. they say you don't have the necessary skill that they want. So the problem was, either we have to put everybody together and say, the commercial farmers must have an impact in the curriculum that is being taught at the agricultural colleges, at the universities. So that when you complete, you have a necessary skill that can make you be absorbed in the work industry, for those who want to work privately or public, or for those who want to do your own, who want to become entrepreneurship. So we sit down, we are winning with something, because Stellenbosch University, Cape Peninsula University of Technology, Boland TVET College, fruit industry like Hot Grow, they sit down with Elsenburg Agricultural College. So all these stakeholders, they have influence in the curriculum of that is being taught in that area. Students who pass there, who complete there, they get work, because the commercial farmers and all stakeholders, they are involved in the curricula that we are teaching. So it's important, Dr. Tobias, I came from Venda the past 29 years without knowing Setswana. I learned it here. Dr. Tobias, that Dr. Tobias will learn this Tswana just like me. So please contribute around the farmers, galvanize, mobilize the farmers around here that they can have an input in the curricula that is being taught here. You have a very open-minded MEC, HOD, and the team here. They are forever welcoming you. That's why when we go out to try to do all we can, it's because of how their open hands are. So Premier, as I said, I've been here for 29 years now. I think I qualify for a full-time status in the Northwest. Despite having been born and grown up in Venda, I think I qualify, because we have brought the following things, Honorable Premier. I want to mention them. So during his inaugural speech, John F. Kennedy asked the following question, that do not ask what America can do for you, but ask what you can do for America. So I asked that question for myself coming here as a resident of Northwest now, and we are giving the following things, Honorable Premier, because as things stand, 52.8% in terms of quarterly labor force survey says we have an expanded unemployment rate of 52.8, the biggest in the country. So we are doing something. We start with this one, Honorable Premier. Because of you, we have said the following. All the learners who are here, those who don't have employment, from the 1st of April, the college, the province, together with us, will be able to place them in various institutions with a stipend of 5,500 for a period of 18 months. Wait. When you have a humble premier like him, when he calls you an instructor, you have to do as he says. Besides that, Honorable Premier, we have already given and got students, 84 of them, from a college, TVET College, the one in Mafikeng, Taleto. 84 students are included, are separate from the numbers that I'm counting. Here, when I came, I had a number of 300, Honorable Premier, minus 80 or 70 something here. So you have to have 300 who have agricultural diploma from the Northwest, placed in various institutions with effect from the 1st of April. We would be spending around 38 million rand over a period of 18 months in the programs. So besides, we are also putting together, as we discussed with the MEC, a learnership program does not need a diploma learnership program for 1,300 young people who would get a stipends of 2,500 for 12 months or 3,000 rands for 10 months, which is in other words 30,000. So in that program for 12 months, we would be spending in the Northwest alone 67.5 million. That's the money that we are going to spend in the program. So now, your MEC calls with that intimidating voice and says, CEO, where are you? I said, MEC, I'm in the Eastern Cape. I said, when are you coming back? I said, no, I'm coming back this evening. I said, no, come to Mafikeng tomorrow. I want to see you. Landed at the airport. Following early in the morning around 6, drive to Mafikeng. As he instructed, we drove to Mafikeng. He said, I want my people to be given money that when they complete, they go somewhere. As if it's not enough, there's a letter, MOA, that we have signed with the Department of Agriculture Northwest, that we are just waiting for feedback with a 5 million that will come back, Honorable MEC, just because of how you push. And now I must make the MEC to fight there would be a fight between the MEC and the Premier. So you see, this is the harassment that MEC does. So he came to Agri-SETA there. He pushed the chairperson of the board, whom I report to become a director in his office. So when he calls me that I must come to Mafikeng, I said, wait, I will first report to my boss, who is the chairperson. He says, don't worry, I will talk to her that you are coming to Mafikeng. So we have this relationship where a person that I report to reports to the MEC. It's one of the best relationships that we have. And if possible, Honorable Premier, only if possible an MEC allows, that person, Sharon Sipeng, the chairperson of the board, she is capable to head a program to bring more money to the Northwest for training. I tell you, she knows who is who in the UIF, who is who in the National Skills Fund, who is who in the 21 seaters. But MEC, I never said anything. I was just whispering. Thank you so much.
Okay. The only thing that I must help Ray Apane is that umphathiswa is minister. MEC ngungqongqoshe ngesixhosa. Umphathiswa is the minister, the national. Owe-province ngungqongqoshe is uPremier nguNdunankulu, and then uPresident ngumongameli. So uMinister ngumphathiswa. So I receive. But the difference between that one and me is that Tina, ours, it's not receiving because God so wished. It's receiving because you were deployed. You don't only pray. Okay? Now, let me first greet the Honorable Premier, Re Kagiso Lazarus Mukhosi. Is the Premier of Northwest. I must say, halala Northwest, halala. Halala South Africa, halala. The reason I say halala South Africa is because, Chief Director, we are the only agricultural college in the country. This one is the only agricultural college in the country. Yeah, you must not be confused, because you are the only one that does mixed farming. Others are specialist agricultural colleges, like Taung is on irrigation. Others will be responsible for grapes, and others will do forestry. So the only one that does agriculture is this one. It's called Potchefstroom College of Agriculture, but there's no longer Potchefstroom in any map. Yes. In the old time, it used to be Potchefstoom. That's why it was Potchefstroom. And that's why the Northwest University was Puke by that time. So it changed to Tlokwe officially. So in the map, you will not find Potchefstroom. Changed to Tlokwe officially. But because of the merger between Tlokwe and Ventersdorp, it then became J.B. Marks Municipality. I get it? Yes. Now, CEO of AgriSeta, the reason the CEO of Grain South Africa is here is because we are working on a memorandum of understanding with Grain SA to adopt Potch Agricultural College, because that's the only college that produces for Grain SA. Otherwise, the next one would be Taung. We still have an advantage. Both of them in Northwest are the central ones for a sector like Grain SA. Because I'm MEC, and it's my first graduation, because myself and the Premier are 7-month-old babies who are a product of the past elections. 7 months ago, you voted. 7 months later, a government was responsible for your graduation. The difference between your sitting today and the sitting of the registration is that you're no longer wearing that which you were wearing on registration. And you have a demarcated place for your sitting. Yet, on the day of registration, none of you had a gown. On the day of registration, you were not sitting this side, you were sitting with your parents because you were even afraid of the place you are coming to. That's the difference. So those that were responsible for accepting this year, 3 years to come, they will be sitting like you. That's how it works. And it's not only the prayer, it has also to do with reading books and dedication. You don't graduate because you prayed. You graduate because you were responsible in studying. That's what you must do. When President Ramaphosa was talking about Tintswalo, South Africans hailed insults on him. The difference is, those that were hailing insults were not Tintswalos. And all Tintswalos went quiet and never said, I am Tintswalo. The fact that when you are accepted, you are not asked how much your parents earn. It's because you have a government. The fact that in your graduation, you still have a seater that comes to you and say, those of you who would not be employed between now and the future would be getting a program, yeah, internship. So your government pays for your studies. It also pays to keep you in the system and you get something. Now for those ones who are best performers, Apane said, no, I want them, you see, to say something about them. Now, here is a difference between an institution of higher learning and a municipal boundary. An institution of higher learning admits people not on the basis of where were they born. It admits students. They have one name, students. Irrespective of where and which hospital where they've been born. That's an institution of higher learning. Which means in the best performance, and I like it that 70% are from Northwest, on the ones who are graduating. I like that. But in the best performance, you don't do better because of a provincial boundary. You do better because of your dedication to your books and focus. And Honorable Premier, again, we are the only province in the country. This is not said too much. We are the only province in the country that runs a program with the university called Agripreneurship with the Northwest University. From you, we take a certain number with the university. They are taken through the university on agricultural management with the Department of Agriculture. Now, best performers, like she's doing here, best performers in that program, they get an agricultural support package based on their business plan. If you want to know the last number one, the previous number one of the program, is a man in Mahikeng called Thamsanqa Rabasutu. He became number one in the program, Thamsanqa Rabasutu. On the business plan he submitted, he was opting to do farming in cattle. Because of the affordability government has, we could only afford 50 heifers for him and 2 bulls. Sabonsmara. They were bought by government, 50 and 2 bulls, Sabonsmara. So we're doing a ratio of 25-25. Even on animals, there must be a number. Can't expect a bull to do everybody. The bull must have a dedicated number, otherwise it's going to be a sleeping bull because it's tired. So those ones, the ones you have read their names, when we start the new program and we still find them, they will go to that program, university. Okay. Now, before I introduce the premier, you see the other issue is that for you to know there's something good in agriculture, you must pay attention. Apane is an engineer. He's an engineer by qualification and experience. He still do engineering. They are amongst the highest paid category of employees in South African economy, engineers. And they are the most sourced after people, but he is in farming permanent. He now part-time engineering and does farming full-time. The second one is the one who's here in Lichtenburg, is Dr. Mfiku. He's a medical doctor by profession and had been practicing as a doctor for 10 years in Klerksdorp, Tsepong here. They are amongst the scarce skilled ones, highest paid. He left medicine and is now a full-time farmer here in Lichtenburg, Northwest. The third one is Milamu in Dr. Ruth Khumutsi Mumpati, in Rivelo, if there's someone from Dr. Ruth Khumutsi Mumpati Premier, in Rivelo. Milamu is a former mining engineer. He left mining as an engineer. He's now a full-time farmer, specializing in a stud for bones maras. He's a stud goat and stud wild animals. Apane. Milamu is a stud bones mara. Dr. Mfigo is a stud simbra. So you must not take yourselves very light. It only depends on your attitude. There's no government that is going to be moving around putting CVs for you. We did our work. That's why you are graduating today. We will not move around and drop your CVs. It's not our responsibility. We will only analyze when we see statistics of unemployed young people yourselves and see statistics of unemployed graduates. That's when we are going to analyze as to why and find a solution. But for now, you must stand for yourselves. The person is going to deliver a message. I was told that in 4 years, we never had a premier in your graduation. In 4 years. Never had a premier in your graduation. In 7 months after elections, you had a premier. If people say we only work when there are elections, then there's no reason for us to work because the next elections are general and provincial are 2029. If that theory was to be correct. But in 7 months, the premier is here. In 7 months, an MEC is here. For the first time in your graduation, you are the first ones. And I don't know if you may not be the last ones. You have an MEC and a premier. You are the first ones to have 2 CEOs in your graduation. The CEO of Grain SA and the CEO of AgriSeta. Now, the premier is a former teacher who had graduated with a diploma. Now, people with diplomas do not sleep. Once you get a diploma, you must be like Bila, you don't sleep. You move around studying because you want to improve. I can tell you, in agriculture as an employee or as an extension officer, you will be at your best only when you are with honors. So all of you must be jumping up and down looking for possibilities of gaining in a program that will then graduate you with honors. You must not sleep. Now, the premier then had to develop his skills. And at one time, he was not only a teacher, he was a principal, school principal. So he's a person who's used to these things that we're wearing, gowns. Unlike me, now I'm a former mine worker. I'm a former mine worker. Not used to these things. I was giving them a rule and saying that because I'm MEC, I'm going to pass a resolution that nobody who has no diploma wears a gown. Yeah. People must go to school and first get gowns themselves before they wear it at graduation. How do you come and wear a graduation because you are a chairperson? At least the chairperson is an alumni of here, a scientist, and a farmer, chairperson. We got breakfast, thanks to you. Now, premier is also, has had too much time working as a public servant. First, he was a director at Department of Transport for a region called Dr. Rutsi Khumutsi Mumpati. At that time, it was called Bupirima, Director ya Transport. And then he became a Director ya Public Works and Roads in the same region. Is it the narration that people who are in politics are neither educated nor have experience is being rewritten as I'm giving you the introduction. It's not true. It's not true. Not all. Most of them have qualification and experience. Here's the premier. Now, the most interesting component between me and him is that when he was Director of Public Works, I was his MEC, really. I was his MEC. He was reporting to me. If there's one thing that I still credit him, and nobody has disclosed him on that, is that he's the only Director of Public Works in Northwest, and more so in the country, I would suspect, who decided that when a bridge was to be constructed called Kolong in Taung, and there was a community to be removed because they were closer to the road, when Public Works wanted to do that in a tender that was going to cost 56 million rand, he requested his MEC. Guess who was his MEC? It was me. That he is not for the option of Public Works, but he will do that as Public Works internally in the region. Remove the houses, rebuild them themselves. He was supervising that. It was for the first time Public Works did that, and the last time, unfortunately. I keep on asking him, why can't he instruct Public Works when he's premier to do exactly what he did himself? Because the houses finally from 56 million had to be finished bigger, only with 11 million. The difference. It was him. And by the way, he is the longest serving regional chair of the ANC in Northwest. The former longest serving regional chair. But is also currently a provincial chairperson of the province of the ANC. And he is the premier. Kituna Khulu. Agri na ke mokhuduta maga. Na ke mokhuduta maga ba gaeso tswetswe. Ke mokhuduta maga tswetswe. Ibile nna ke kanamela, ke motho wa boreko. Ke gabo. Ke bana ba o ja boreko. Ke gabo. So your premier in Northwest, all of you from other provinces, remember? Because your college is in Northwest. You are now going to be alumni of the same college, not where you were born. You don't get alumni status by birth. You get alumni status by graduation. Even if you come register here and you don't graduate, you don't get alumni status. The only way for you to access that status is by graduation. So let's welcome, for the first time in 4 years, a premier to be responsible for the message for the graduates, Honorable Lazarus Mukhosi, Kagiso Mukhosi, to address graduates. Thank you very much.
Can we get seated? MEC Sambat, I'm the deputy chairperson of the ANC in the Northwest. Maybe it was a slip of a tongue, but I receive. You know, to be the chair of the ANC in the province, it's a serious position and it's a privilege. MEC Sambata, responsible for agriculture, rural development, the chairperson of College Advisory Council, Ms. A.D. Mampe, head of the Department of DART, Mr. T.Z. Mokhatla, College Director and Principal, Dr. K. Mabe, Deputy Director and Vice Principal, Ms. O. Sibitwane, the Registrar, Ms. P. Ngomezulu, the Chairperson of AFASA, Mr. A. Apane, Chief Director Botseleng, CEO of Green South Africa, Agri Sita CEO, the academic staff, parents, ladies and gentlemen, and our graduates. Dumela, Reklotsi. Thank you very much. Halala, class of 2024, halala. Halala, bokoni bupirima, halala. Halala, di famara, halala. Kine kitle ki shebe di otsetsa mafaratlhatlha. Gote monna ke monna ha ile wa fama. Ya non rona ba re seng di famara. Re aspirant banna. Ya no ka kre monna famara hela u chika gona khomu. Gona nku 10,000 e beke le beke. Now you have chosen a very interesting profession. And I don't think majority of you, probably you'll go around looking for a job. You should look at possibly you being the employer. You must employ people and assist the country. We have a serious challenge of unemployment in this country. But what the CEO was saying is what we are going to do to assist, to fight aggressively this challenge. But it gives me great pleasure today to join the summer graduation of the Potchefstroom College of Agriculture to mark the successful completion of the learning journey of our 82 graduates. I wish to take this opportunity on behalf of government and the people of the Northwest, your parents and families, to congratulate all of you and wish you the best as you start the next phase of your professional working lives or furthering your studies. As we celebrate your achievements, we also wish to urge all of you to remember that your next challenge in life starts today. The scope for professional development and specialization is limitless. This province needs more qualified farm managers, animal health technicians, veterinary specialists, agricultural economists, commodity traders, engineers, field technicians, utility technicians, logistic coordinators, and many more. Do not limit the horizons of your ambitions. You must dream big as a person. Education offers our country the best chance to close the gap of centuries of inequality and for our country to take advantage of and utilize the full potential of its assets and the youth. Graduation ceremonies such as this are important measuring tool for the full functioning of an education system. Our country is challenged to improve higher and further education and training through in its ability to unlock the systems to make it possible for students who enter the system to complete their qualifications on time. Ladies and gentlemen, college education is the backbone of the economy, and in particularly in agriculture. It offers training that is closest to the realities of the world of work. And it equips students with relevant skills required by industry. At times when you look at a graduate from a university and a graduate from a college and a graduate at times from a TVET college, you realize that the practical skills that do not only theory becomes very important. That's why it's important that we say you are closest to the world of work, because you are practically applying your theoretical understanding. Our wish in this province is that at least 70% of our post-school education and training should be dominated by college and TVET graduates. The National Development Plan sets this target ambitiously at 75% by 2030, with at least 30,000 artisans produced every year between now and 2030. We have a long way to go to increase capacity in this college and the Taung Agricultural College to feed a pipeline of skills supply required for a modernized agriculture industry in the Northwest Province and nationally. The Northwest Province, through both our colleges, should be the largest supply of skills demanded by agriculture. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the process of concluding a memorandum of understanding between the Northwest University and the provincial government. The MOU will give expression to expanding some of the collaborations between us to include improving intake and extending qualifications offering by this college in town. Besides, agriculture is the second largest employer industry in the province after mining. But unlike mining, it is labor intensive and has a multiplier rate of jobs. It offers the best wider employment participation for rural communities. Having said that, agriculture is also like mining, commercialization, modernizing, and faces a new challenges of technology, mechanization, climate change, ecological and land availability pressures. Climate change poses a serious or a great risk to humanity, and in general, agriculture is not an exception. The increasing frequency and intensity of adverse weather conditions will affect our production capacity, and if not managed well and properly, will affect our food security. College principal, I hope that our curriculum covers this area of learning, because it's a reality. A typical farmer or a farmer worker or an agriculture professional requires the skills to operate large and complex technology equipment and the knowledge to read and process large data for efficiency and decision making. So it's important that we should have that understanding. Agriculture commodities are traded in international markets, and they are requiring technical skills, more even sophisticated, to understand and operate in different regulatory regimes to maintain our country's competitive edgeness. We are facing stiff competition across the agriculture value chain, from the ground to the shelf. But South Africa has some of the best innovations in agriculture. We have some of the best researchers and research and resource in typical example, water, land, utilization strategies in the world. We produce the best farmers in the world who are sought after by many countries. Dear graduates, This is your world to master and dominate. I wish to urge you to blend your acquired skills with the thirst to learn from the older and experienced farmers who have been in the industry for a long time. Some may not have college and university qualifications, but their professional and practical knowledge far exceeds the learning you gain on your time in this college. Agriculture is the best suited for mentorship. Take advantage of that. Many of our students struggle to find work immediately after qualifying because they lack practical work experience. I challenge you to ready yourself to get dirty by taking up offers of mentorship that exposes you to the challenging sides of the industry, to test your fortitude and sharpen your skills. The Northwest Provincial Government has taken a decision to utilize our Farmers Association in the province to launch a massive mentorship program for emerging farmers in the province. MEC Sambata will later get into details in his budget speech. I believe this should be extended to include work placement of our graduates, which will hopefully result in full-time employment on completion of job learning. It is also my wish that this college, through the College Council and the department, should collaborate with the industry to ensure constant improvement and modernization of the curriculum to improve our output. Let me leave you with a message from the Indian agronomist and a geneticist, M.S. Swaminathan, and I quote, "If agriculture goes wrong, nothing else will have the chance to go right." Now, and I close, but my last parting word is, as you are seated here, ga gona mosangoma, ga gona sekolo sa Sontaga, ga gona Pastor Bushiri, who made you succeed. You succeeded because of hard work. You succeeded because of hard work. Now, ke tle ke a botsa gore mpontsheng lebitla la motho o shuleng go to bolailwe ke hard work. Ga le teng. So hard work killed nobody. But success depends on hard working. Nothing in this world will come to you jaaka ekare ke mana a wa ko legodimo. You must stand up, you must work hard, you must show commitment and become something, and you must do it by yourself. Other than that, you will not go anywhere. So this is a challenge for your new life. Face it. Face it with the zeal, with the aggression that is needed. And I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Council Chairperson. As we reach the end of this momentous occasion, it is my privilege and honor to deliver a vote of thanks on behalf of our department, the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development. First and foremost, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to Pastor Mutsi for inviting God, the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, to bless this occasion and reminding us that everything we do, we have to call upon the Almighty. Thank you very much. To all our dignitaries present in our midst, the Deputy Chairperson, Honorable Tebogo Modise, in absentia, Sector Sita Agri-Sita, Dr. Innocent Sirova, Grain SA CEO Dr. Doyer, Dalrat Sector Capacity and Development, in particular sectoral colleges, Mele Bubutsileng, the funders, the farmers and mentors, our heartfelt appreciation goes to you for the contributions made at this college. The chairperson of the Advisory Council, Memampe, we appreciate the dedication for you to have presided over this graduation ceremony as required by legal prescript. Chief Director Nyazi, thank you for reminding us that we have the responsibility as a society and community to care and love for those in need. To MMC Mayor Mpho Matsapola, representing the Executive Mayor of JB Max, local municipality, occasions such as the ceremonies do contribute to the local economy of the district at large. We are very thankful that the MEC welcomed all the dignitaries, parents, graduates to the JB Max local municipality. To the college community, both academic and support, led by Dr. Mabe, your unwavering support and leadership and commitment to quality education, which has led to the dedication to academic excellence and student development, has played a pivotal role in the success of this ceremony. The mammoth tasks and dedication that you provide for the 3-year academic journey, and in particular, work-integrated learning, proves that the college has positioned itself within educational landscape to be recognized nationally and internationally. You are here and very instrumental in shaping the future of our youth. The inspiring congratulatory message by Ntate Apani, the chairperson of the Northwest AFASA, and equally a partner in education, Rale Wohara. To Dr. Sirova, thank you for the generosity that you are demonstrating towards our beautiful province, Northwest Province. We are looking forward to the implementation of those programs in our province. Many and heartfelt thank you to MEC Sambata. Just a month ago, you welcomed the cohort of academic year 2025 in this very college. And this is an indication of the commitment towards the level of education provided at this college. Siyabulela, Hlekazi. Honorable Premier of the Northwest Province, Honorable Lazarus Kagiso Mukhosi, thank you for honoring this graduation ceremony with your presence for the first time in 4 years since I joined this department, and delivering an inspiring address. Your words of wisdom have left a lasting impression on us and will guide us as we embark on our future endeavors in ensuring food production is increased and security thereof, economic growth is accelerated, and jobs are created. A special thank you to all departmental staff and college whose hard work behind the scenes ensured the smooth running of this ceremony. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. To our parents, guardians, and families, it might have seemed too far back in 2022, your constant encouragement and sacrifices to the graduates and for being their pillars of strength. We are forever indebted to you for your unwavering support and love. Le ka mo so romelang bana ba bangwe ba lona go tla go ithuta mo setheong sa thuto ya temothuo se sa Potchefstroom. I would like to extend our jubilant appreciation to the graduates. Congratulations to each one of you. Your perseverance, hard work, and dedication have brought you this far. Congratulations once more. Finally, a big thank you to all our guests, attendees, the media houses for joining us on this special day. Your presence means a lot to us and adds to the joy of our celebration. To be conferred with a diploma in agriculture in mixed farming qualification is a step into the future towards contributing to agricultural development and food security through the skills and knowledge acquired over a period of 3 years of study. In conclusion, thank you all once again for being part of this graduation ceremony. We are grateful for your support and contributions in making this event a memorable success. Safe travels home. I thank you very much.
By virtue of the powers invested in me, in terms of the applicable statutes, I hereby dissolve this convocation of the Potchefstroom College of Agriculture.